Hello, one built-in feature increases with this HITWAY scooter. This is a great piece that has received positive street approval and naturally stands out due to its relatively solid and competitive price. The scooter is already fully included in the packaging. The Conley is carefully delivered in this cushioned foam-like padding to ensure that everything arrives safely and securely at your destination without any damage. And I would say let's unpack this whole thing and take a look at it. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the packaging. We set it up here on this little foot. The red check mark is visible here. This is essentially the central piece for collapsing the crawler. We press the whole thing down with our foot in one spot because we can't film ourselves, and then everything locks in and is theoretically ready for use. Since it is a convenient folding scooter, you obviously need to securely fasten the handles of the scooter up here in this position as well for safety and ease of transport. That's quite simple. We just pull this up and then it locks into place automatically. We can pull on it a bit more to be absolutely sure, but then we can actually start using it already unless we haven't made those small necessary adjustments yet. We have now thoroughly prepared everything with our advanced tool to the point where we can effectively use it. We have the bell up here and a small handbrake on one side. Everything is secured here. The speedometer will be examined in detail later. Our key, with which we can then start everything and make it a bit safer so that no one can just take it away, but that it's a bit more complicated if we leave it somewhere. And then we take a look down here, we have the clamp. With that we can of course adjust the height of the handle. Here below is the red claw again, which needs to be carefully secured with this small piece here to ensure it doesn't flip out unexpectedly during the ride. It works relatively easily. We push it through this section, it dies on the opposite side, and then it becomes fully operational. Here below, we can observe the surface, which features a slightly rough texture specifically designed to provide an excellent grip. And down here, we logically have the power supply, through which we can conveniently charge all our devices, ensuring we have ample energy for the entire journey ahead. Here at the front is a small light that we can simply turn on with a button. And now let's take another look at this from the beginning. Here comes the whole thing. In this area we can clearly see that when we switch the mode or press the power button, we can observe the underlying principle here. There are 3 distinct modes we can choose from for operation. Let's take a much closer look at it later on. And up here we really step on the gas. The scooter is quickly taking off, so we don't need to give it a little push, as we do with the rental scooters scattered all over the city. Instead, it starts moving automatically as soon as we pull the lever, making it instantly ready for use and incredibly convenient. So, essentially we can say that we have a rear light here that is consistently and continuously illuminated. That's the small lamp mentioned earlier. Let's take a closer look at it here. We simply press this button, and then we also have ample light in front of us to effectively manage our daily tasks more easily and efficiently. When we decide to engage effectively, we ramp everything up strategically, position ourselves appropriately on the matter, possibly make necessary adjustments, and then we can accelerate our efforts by using the guess button feature. Additional details on the speedometer. We'll sit down here for now. I lifted the wheel, pressed the accelerator in the first mode, and we will reach a speed of approximately 10 km per hour. Consistent observations are noted here. In mode 2, it operates similarly, but only reaches a maximum speed of 15 km per hour before it comes to a halt. And in mode 3, who would have thought, we naturally have the 20 kilometers that are currently only allowed on the road, and thus Kaiser is also permitted to use the road traffic as this lever is present and there is also a speed limit. Accordingly, everything is impressively solid, well made, and truly a good ride.